Hi, welcome to Altcoin Daily with Bitcoin Gorilla. Today, altcoin is no any other altcoin we're going to be breaking down, but Litecoin, right? Litecoin. Today, by the end of this video, you're going to know all the fundamental about Litecoin and as well as the technical analysis of price, where or what direction is Litecoin price going to take next. I remember Bitcoin Gorilla. All my charts are drawn from scratch, so I'll be drawing this chart from scratch with you. No indicators are allowed, and you're going to see every claim and everything that I say and why, because I'll be giving you reasons for drawing the chart that I'm going to draw. So stick by and give me a thumbs up if you find this video quite interesting, because all the strategy used are purely developed by me. So before we start, I would like to introduce you to my trading academy, which is Makaveli Traders. It's a Bitcoin futures trading academy where I train you for 3 months on how to trade Bitcoin spot, futures, as well as staking. After the training, you get to trade with me for the rest of my life, right? I send all my trades to the group with the entire family. They enter trade with me. You can see some results. You can visit my website and see more. You can visit Makaveli Traders. Now, what strategy do we use? We use the Bitcoin Gorilla strategy and pure price action. So there's a lot of traders in the house you're going to be learning from, not just me. It's a family. So, but the most important thing is when you come into the family, you must get trained, because you can see we are high leverage traders and we share our trade life. So you must be competent to be able to meet up with the trading, especially if you're trading futures. We have three types of membership: spot membership, futures membership, and staking membership. Oh, please let me remind you, access is only open 3 times in a year. Access is only open 3 times in a year: January, May, and October. So currently, if you go and you try to register, it will tell you access is currently closed. So if you are interested in learning my trading strategy, my style that I'll be using in this video, and you want to trade with a family for the rest of your life, Makaveli Traders, when you come as a family, you get access to student, you get your dashboard, we have videos, and the Zoom class we train you for 3 months. We know you can't understand the entire crypto in 3 months. This is why it's available to you for you to attend any class onward. So once you become a member, you have access to that class. Every section of new students are coming. You can join them and retake the class so that you can understand the topic anytime in your life. And not just that, you have access to over 50 trading book free. I share all the trading book that I've read that have gotten me to where I am, free of charge with Makaveli Trader. So we have a library where you learn so many goodies. Each videos come with a quiz, and you, oh my god, so many goodies. So you want to join this family? It's a one-time payment with a lifetime access. So it's not as if you have monthly payment. It's no, once you are in, you are in. We are not after your money, but we have a lot of goodies to share with you for the rest of our life as a family. But you must be trained before you come in so that you will survive. It's not an easy ride with Makaveli Traders. We are high leverage traders. So let's get back to technical analysis on Litecoin. So we're going to start with, first of all, understanding the fundamentals of Litecoin. Currently, Litecoin is trading at $156.43. But the question remains: is Litecoin a good investment for 2022? Is it going to give good return? And from what I know about cryptocurrency, unlike other markets, if you really want to know about the fundamentals of the futures of what coin can give, then the usage of the coin must be good and the demand must also be good. With these two things, the coin has a chance of actually rising in price. Litecoin is a cryptocurrency that was designed to provide fast, secure, and low cost payments by leveraging the unique properties of blockchain. Now, Bitcoin is what Litecoin is following, is mimicking it kind of, but it's faster. The cryptocurrency was created based on BTC protocol, but it differs in terms of hashing algorithm, the hard cap, the block transaction time, and few other factors. Litecoin has a transaction time of 2.5 minutes, extremely low transaction fee as well. And the thing is this, making it very suitable for microtransaction and point of sale payment, POS. Now, the good thing about Litecoin is that Litecoin is the second most popular pure cryptocurrency when you talk about pure cryptocurrency. After we have Bitcoin, we have Litecoin, then Ethereum, and the rest. This success can be very largely attributed to the simplicity and utility benefit of Litecoin. Its main benefit come from the speed, right, and cost efficiency. And Litecoin transaction is typically confirmed in just minutes, and transaction fee are nearly negligible. So this is what makes Litecoin quite very interesting. And according to CoinMarketCap, the all-time high, the highest price this coin has ever hit was around 7 months ago. That's around $412.96. But this coin has literally lost about 62% because it's currently trading at $156.52. So this is the website of the Litecoin. You can see they are talking about fast payment, right? It's about payment. That's the major thing that this coin actually offers right now. So this is the website of what their platform looks like. So now that we understand a little bit of what Litecoin can do, faster transaction, let's look at the chart, right? So because the chart will give us a better, more details in terms of demand and supply. The fundamentals tell us the use case and the services that Litecoin offer and why it is better than other competitors. And now that we've known that Litecoin has a faster transaction and less fees, let's look at what the price is telling us. So the first thing I want to get is my support and resistance. So this is my all-time resistance on BTL on Litecoin, which is around $412, right? And the all-time low is around here. So all-time low, according to CoinMarketCap as well, was seen when all-time low was seen around 7 years ago. That was around January 2015 at the price of $1.11, 1.11 cents, right? So as you can see that um we have gotten the all-time low. So I'm going to try to get the rest of the obvious in your face rejection point. Now rejection point, a point where price got to and reverse, which can be as a result of either supply or demand. So when price is going up, if it gets to a supply zone point where a lot of people have put their buy and sell order, you find out that price supply tend to enter the market and price tend to what go down. Now it's just the same law of supply, right? So and in terms of support, when price is going down, that's when you find support, and it happened as a result of price going down and demand increasing. And there's a point where it gets to these demands are really huge, leading to price taking a pause in movement and then changing direction. So that point where price pause and then change and reverse and change direction when price is going down is called support, and that point where price gets to and reverse and change direction when price is going up is called resistance. So I have plotted the resistance and support, but the thing is this, you can see that countless times these same lines get pierced. So we know that you can see this point, you can see this point, you can see this point. So we know that we can't really trust this line, and then sometimes they don't even touch the line. So we know that we can't trust this line if we are going to be using stop loss and trading live trade, not demo trade, actually taking live trade. So the next thing I want to do is get the support and resistance. So this is the weekly chart. This is the weekly chart. So I'm going to try to get my support and resistance of the box. Now I try to contain the entire drama that has happened in LTC, and I see a very clear important pattern. Even before I start this analysis, I want to draw it out. This is a very pure price action, um, double bottom pattern that played out. I just wanted to show you before we move on. That pattern really did a beautiful work in LTC. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the support that I'm seeing in my face. So I'm going to change the color of that support. So that's the support of the chart that we tend to see, that I'm seeing. So I'm going to zoom in so that you're going to see it. And let's make sure we get it exactly as good. So this is the support, and the resistance is around here of this big box on weekly chart. And this is the resistance. So now that we've gotten the support and resistance, I know that I can still see that price is being contained in two areas, and these two areas I can get another box for. And this is the area. So the next thing I want to contain get the support and resistance of that particular new box that I just drew. So that's the box. Our blue is going to be perfect for the color. So that's the resistance, and this is the support, and this is the resistance area. So I'm taking note of, I think this should be extended to this point. So I'm taking note of what happened in the chart, and I can see that I've been able to build some quite clear story of what has been playing out using the box strategy. So I'm going to see if I can implement trend lines. I'm going to try to bring in trend lines and see what trend line this price has been respecting, and I can see a clear one. This one has only two touches. Now as price move, new trend lines are being built, and that's because those area tends to find new demand and supply. We have one and they have two, so two touches. And for trend lines, we say we need a minimum of two touches. I can see there's another one here because I can see a minimum of two touch already right on the trend line, and price is seen really holding up. We have one touch, we have two, and we have three, and that's very beautiful. Taking note of those touches, I think we let's try to see if we're going to get a seller's line. And obviously on this side, we have a seller's line. And just like the buyer's line, we need a minimum of two touches, which is one and two. So we have the seller's line. Let's see if we can actually still get a channel. Can a channel be built out of this? Because I do see something that is rising from here that looks like this. So you see that. So and also I tend to have a minimum of two touches right there. Two touches, which is right here and right here. So now that I've gotten a little picture of what to expect from this market on LTC, I will tell you that the most important thing is this: my support area here, my support area here, and my resistance. So these areas are very important in this entire chart. Let's just forget the entire lines. Just these areas that I showed you are very important. As I'm talking to you, you can see what is happening in that area. That is exactly where price is. Price has countlessly gone in and out of it, in and out of it, and price is still sitting above it. What does this tell me? This tell me that the chance is growing for these bulls because they are in area of demand. Now, when price go down, the law of demand says that supply tend to decrease and demand tend to increase. Now, this demand increase in certain areas. Now, if you look this area, this is area of demand. Even in the past, you can see that one thing about you must know about support and resistance is when support is broken, it automatically becomes a resistance, and when a resistance is broken, it automatically becomes a support. In our situation here, it acted as a resistance, but now it has been acting as a support, and this support has really been doing fine. And now we have two touches, in fact three. This is one on this is two on this, and this is three, to telling you that the chances are high of this particular trend line holding this bull to reverse to retest this point. Now the chances, like I said, is high for the bulls to go back up right now on LTC. So bulls are likely to go back up here to attack this 239, right? Now, I'm going to give you both what I see the chances of the bulls and the BS. Now, according to this chart, the bulls are likely going to hold up the current support zone because I see that they are in area of my meeting point, and the meeting point are very important area. Now, the the best case scenario is that they are going to take up the challenge and head back to this point. And when they head back to this point from where they are, they could attempt this point 300. They could attempt that 300, or at worst they could attempt to that 300 depending on the buy pressure here. Litecoin could actually complete this channel, right? They could do this. They could just go like this. Oh, that would be the most sweetest plan, right? 500. That would be the most sweetest plan, is to see a new all-time high. But trust me, I also want that to happen, but it's not going to be an easy one. There's a lot of challenge that Litecoin has to overcome to be able to achieve that goal, and this includes this area. You can see how big this resistance area is. You can see the challenge in the past. You can see the challenge again here and the challenge again here. So definitely Litecoin is not going to find it an easy run to escape such area. So I do see Litecoin likely going, getting rejected, going, getting rejected, and before it attempts this point, pull back a little, attempt, it could pull back to this point. When it attempts, could pull back to this point before going back up to attempt that all-time high that we're talking, right? But that is the best case scenario for the bulls. But there's a lot of challenges on this chart that could challenge the bulls and not making it an easy run for them to just see 400, or for them to just see 450 or 480 that easily, because 450 or 480 is really where price is. Forget me extending it to 500, and so around 450, 500. Yes, that run has a lot of challenge it has to face, and the reason being this is, especially this point, the rejection is going to come here. I don't know how long it's going to take them to break this, but I see that they could go down here further to come back here. They could go further down to come and touch this. That now we're considering the sellers, what the sellers are capable. We just considered what the buyers are capable. But I will tell you this: no matter how far the sellers push now, the chances are high that the Litecoin bulls are going to bounce. The chances are high they are going to bounce. So the thing I see is that they could end up here when the worst case scenario, the sell off continues and push them. They could head for the bottom of the support. Remember, I say this entire range is support. So pushing them down to $100 is possible. It's possible. Pushing them down to $100 is possible. Now, at worst case scenario, we could see them saying $80 to $79 at worst case scenario. But right, at worst case scenario, they will end up in this point. But I don't really see down. Either this happens, either this happens, that's going down, or this happens. So the first of all is I first of all see them conquering 200, right? They'll first conquer 200, then conquer 300. So this point, the point of push down is no longer much. It's no longer much, but it could get to $100. But it's no longer much, but it could get to 100 to 120 at this point. But I do see Bitcoin, Litecoin having a good push up before end of 2022, right? 2022 is going to give them a push up. I really see this push up happening, honestly. Really, it's just the battle here that is going to stop them. But I do see this push up more than I see the push down, right? So the push down could happen as a reaction to Bitcoin, but Litecoin has more potential of the upside. If you do find my analysis quite interesting, give me a thumbs up. I remain Bitcoin Gorilla. I'll leave the link under this video about what you need to know about Makaveli Trader. You can join our free channel on Telegram. I'll also leave the link below where you get announcement of when Bitcoin Gorilla is posting next, as well as updates about Makaveli Traders and when you can